Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a continuation tutorial of Advanced Java Stream. In my last tutorial, I have covered that how we are going to use this flat map and the parallel stream for if we want to doing some kind of operations. Now in this session, I'm going to cover more in topic about these streams. So let's start with infinite stream. So what is it? It's actually generate infinite data stream and control their size. Stream.iterate generates infinite streams, but we can limit their size with limit. This example generates a Fibonacci sequence where each number is the sum of the previous two. How we are going to doing that? Let's create one program for that. So let's say create one class infinite stream example over here. Let me create one class under this package. Here also we're going to create the main methods actually, so that's why we need to select this one. So now the class is got created. Okay, now here we are going to use some stream operations. Let's say stream.iterate if you see over here stream dot iterate. Okay, so here actually we are going to use this as a new int, let's say 0,1, and then in this function actually we are going to use this Fibonacci, then new int array of Fibonacci of 1, Fibonacci of 0 plus Fibonacci of 1. Okay, now here we need to close this one, second bracket and then first bracket. Okay, after that we need to define the limit. Limit, let's say 10, means how many times we need to iterate. Then we need to use this map. Here actually we need to use this fib of fib 0 and then dot for each. Here we are going to use this system dot out, then we are going to print this one. So println we are going to use println. Okay, so now we just need to run this application. So actually basically what we are going to trying to do over here, that we are going to doing the Fibonacci series over here, right? So if you see that here we are doing that Fibonacci operations, that logic we have written over here, iterating, and then we are giving the limit that till when we are going to get the iterate this one. So this is the 10, and then we are mapping this one, and finally we are printing the data over here. So in this way basically it's a kind of infinite stream where we are, it's a generate infinite kind of data stream, and we can limit, means we can also control their size. So this is actually generate this infinite stream, but we can limit their size with the limit method. So this example generate actually Fibonacci sequence where each number is the sum of the previous two. So this is about the infinite stream. I hope you guys can understand about it. If we remove this ln from over here, then it will like print data in a single line. If you see that, yeah, if you see, it will print data in a like in single line, right? So this is actually the thing. Let it ln so that we can understand easily. run is as Java application. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, next what we are going to do, we are going to create the program for function composition. How it will look like? I will create the one program for it. So now we are going to create another program which will be taking care of this function composition. Before creating the program, let's understand what is function composition. So it's basically chaining multiple function for a transformation pipeline. Function composition allows chaining multiple function together. Like if we want to do multiple things, if we want to add multiple function together, then this function composition come to the picture. Now I'm going to create one example which will demonstrate how we can apply multiple transformation to a string pipeline. For that, we are going to create another class which will doing this function. So let's create another Java class over here. Let's say function composition example. Here we are going to create this public static void main. Now here we are going to create one function. Let's say function over here, function of string and string. Okay, string comma string. Then here let's say it's a we are going to convert the string into uppercase. So let's say name is something like this, to uppercase. Okay, and here we are going to use this string to uppercase. So this is actually doing this, like it will convert the string into the to uppercase. The next function we are going to create which will add the prefix for that particular string. So here we are going to use another function. Let's say this string, let's say prefix. Okay, prefix, and then with that we are going to add this str. So these two functions we have created. One is doing convert the string into the uppercase, another one is adding the prefix for particular string. Now we are going to combining these two into a single function. So let's say we are going to copy this one and let's change the name to combine function. How we are going to combine these two into a single, like here to uppercase dot and then. Okay, means first of all it will apply this to uppercase and then it will apply this add prefix function over here. So in this way we can add multiple function into a single. Next we are going to create one list. Then we need to apply that particular function. So let's say we can create one list of name, list of string which contains this alias Bob and this Charlie. Now here we are going to apply this function name, then stream dot map. Here we are going to apply this function, combined function we are going to define over here, and then we are using this for each to print the data. System dot out, then print ln. Okay, let it run. So if you see, first of all it's convert this to the uppercase. If the name, whatever the name is here, it's actually converted to the uppercase, and then it's apply the prefix to this particular string. Previously it's adding this one, then it's adding the name. So if you see what we have done over here, it's actually we are applying this function composition, means we are chaining multiple function together, we are combining multiple function together. So here if you see, we have created one function which will convert the string to the uppercase and another function which will append the prefix for this particular string. Then we have combining these two together with this one, combining this, and then we are applying this function to this string while, and then we are using the for each, we are printing the data into the console. So this is the another things, another operations of this stream using this function composition. Next, what we are going to do, we are going to debugging stream with the pick method. So how it will be look like, let's check one example for it. So before going to the debugging stream with pick, let's understand what is it. So if we let's say if we are iterating or printing some data using the stream, maybe in sometimes we may some issues. So for that, if we want to debug or if we want to understand that from where this particular issue is coming, so for that this pick method actually basically use. So it's actually track the data at different points in a pipeline. Pick method is a debugging tool that lets you view elements at different stages of a stream pipeline without modifying them. How it will be we are going to apply? Let's create one example for that so that you guys can understand that how we are going to apply it into our method. So let's create one class over here. Okay, create the main method, and then we are going to apply this particular things. So let's create one actually list of data over here. Okay, so this is the list of data strings, and then we are going to filter some data with it. Okay, so let's dot stream, then dot filter. Okay, so here we are going to filter with some data like name dot start with some prefix, let's say a. Okay, or we can say name dot start with prefix b. So that actually we are filtering, correct? Now after that we can pick, and here we can print the data, right? We can print that after filter means using the filter method actually we are filtering the data. What data we are filtering? We are filtering the data that name start with a or b. So that data we are actually filtering over here, right? Okay, and then after filtering we are printing this data over here. This name actually we are filtering, correct? Okay, then we can again like mapping using map, we can like convert it to uppercase, okay, and then again after this pick method we can print the data over here, right? So let it print, just copy this one and print the data over here, and after that we can use for each to print the data like system dot out, then print ln. Okay, now we can run this application. Let it run so that we can understand. Now if you see these are the after filter. Okay, so first of all it should also come this one also, either start with a or b. So after the filter it's printing this a, means actually it's printing this one, and then it's converting this to uppercase. This is the thing, and then after filter this is the data, and after filter means this is actually b. Okay, so that b actually this is it's printing this bob which will actually start with this b, and then after filter and then bob. So for the multiple records also it doing the same thing, because if you see first of all it will iterate with this one, then it will match, and then it will print the data. In the second iteration it will pick this bob and it will match with this b, and then it will pick this one and then it will print. These are not starting with this a or b, that's why those are not printed. So this why actually using this pick method we can easily debug our list of string. Okay, so this is the thing that how we are going to use this kind of functions to do our daily activities using the Java stream operations. If you guys have anything, please do let me know in the comment section. Thanks for your time. See you in my next videos. Bye bye.